Previously on The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, we journeyed deep into the kind of the underbelly, the overbelly of Windhelm. It is the capital of the Stormcloaks. It is the Nords for Skyrim HQ. Kind of a rough town. We really met just some rough characters with some really just rough ideals, to say the absolute least, about their events. We robbed a few places, we bought a horse, we met a mysterious merchant, and ignoring all that, we might have fought a dragon, learned about the blades, the Thalmor. Like, last episode was kind of chock-filled in Skyrim. Today we are back here into Solitude, and we're gonna try and move the ball forward. Away we go. We'd like to get Serena home if things go well. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do that, but Scoundrel's Folly. If you remember, we've been doing a lot of the Thieves Guild quests, and they're having some tough time. We've been rebuilding the guild, and Mercer Frey sent us to meet an old Argonian contact named Gulim Ei, since he's apparently going to be able to mark down who's been raiding the guild, who's been attacking them, and who our opposition is to the opposition to the guild. Someone's been absolutely coming after our assets, so we're going to try and see what this guy knows. Is he apparently, he's got the hookup. He's an old contact. He kind of owes us a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, oh, he's right here. Oh, spooky boy, huh? My goodness. Gulam, curious what he's got. He's got a warehouse key, some gold, a couple of diamonds, potion of magic.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm hearing about Golden Glow Estate, old boy.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act. We know who you really are.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You were the broker for the new buy.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Let's see if we can persuade him.
All right. Had I known this deal would bring me this much trouble, I never would have accepted the gold. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Anything else you can tell us?
I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Anything else you can tell us?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
Interesting. They know each other, maybe?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
Yikes. I do kind of feel like he's lying, though.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
We're gonna follow him. Oh, look at that. It wants us to follow him. Nice. Good. He just feels kind of like...
Again. We have nothing else to discuss. Now move.
He kind of feels suspicious, doesn't he? We are going to see what he's up to. You know what? Let's just jump down to the docks. Like, other than the stables, wouldn't this be where he'd go? Or like, what else is here? Oh, my horse. Nice. Yeah, look, he's coming right down the ramp. Hope Frost is okay. Serena over here like, so are we going home yet, Serena? Serena, you and I both know that if we go home, that might be the end of things for us. And there's a lot you haven't seen out here still, you know? I did kind of want to rob him, but like, there's a lot of witnesses out here.
You know what needs to be done. Something about putting out a fire.
Kind of a surprising...
Beautiful house, at least from the outside.
Kind of a surprisingly large amount of witnesses. Anything up here? A book we've read. Very nice. Man, it was... Man, wasn't that great? The way he, like, looks twice before opening this door. Man, we're about to get ambushed, aren't we? Oh, this is a lockpick. Ooh. Got it. Oh, man. That was rough. I mean, that was just rough. I guess we'll sneak around through here. Look at this place. Wow. Could we have swam underneath, I wonder? Huh. I feel like he's leading us into a trap. Hilda the goat? No, just a random goat. Hi, goat. Don't narc, man. We've been detected. Apparently the goat... Oh, there's a dude over there. Maybe he sees us. Get out of the way, goat. Yo, what is that goat doing in here? Look at the size of this cave. I mean, we are right under the Blue Palace, I think. Anything up here? Ooh, a sleeping dude. We rob him? Pickpocket, snore red. He's got nothing.
What was that? I was
Nope.
sure I heard something.
Is he coming up the steps? No. He is kind of continuing down along the way. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure he knows we're following him. Man, this is cool. It's like stealth section. Man, Serena is struggling though. She does her best. She really does. Ooh, we missed. We missed our step. Ah! Look at these like warehouse goods waiting to be traded and stuff. All the swords. Yeah, I think this guy here saw us. He definitely saw us.
Be my imagination.
Okay, I think it's their imagination. Look at all these warehouse goods. Wow.
Is someone there?
Nobody's here. Shoot, Serena. Let's go ahead and conjure in one of these guys. And then I'm just gonna leave them to fight and keep up the sneaking. Don't mind me. Well, just let the Mistman and Serena handle the whole fight thing. Because he is oblivious. Alright, we'll help him. Checking on how the old boy's doing. Yeah, he's just strutting around. Not a care in the world.
I was just hearing things.
Wow. Right through the warehouse. Maybe he's got a key. Nothing of nothing of note. He's coming closer. Surprise! Alright, we are re-hidden. So these are like guards for the warehouse. Is that him walking right back at us? Is he doubling back? he's going down a level now? Oh, there's something over here. No way, like a secret little area? Look at this. Behind all the stacks. He doubled back on us. Open brine water grotto. Oh my goodness. And we need to confront him. Look at this little tripwire action, huh? This is booby trapped. Look, there's a bear trap here.
Killing to get some beer every now and then. Stupid honey.
Miss every shot. So these are bandits who are like somehow directly connected to the... We're just taking their gold. These bandits are directly connected to... Like they have a backdoor entrance into... What is this? Spiders? I can hear them moving.
Where'd you come from?
Spiders.
Where'd you
Oh,
come from?
something's wrong.
Done and done.
Serena's over here trying to reincarnate them. I don't know what did this.
Must. My imagination.
No, it's probably not your imagination, Mr. Bandit. He's like, must be my imagination. Not another. Wow. Alright, so these giant spiders and the bandits have a direct access to the warehouse that the...
Time to end
Where'd
this
you
little
come from?
game.
I'm just gonna let Serena just devour that man. I don't feel even a little bit bad about it. The bandits and the spiders have direct access to the... What's the name of that shipping company? The East Empire Company, and it goes right under Solitude. Like, we're out, like, the other side of the mountain. I mean, we're actually, like, kind of insanely far from where we started. Like, I was really not expecting old Sneaky Boy to be, like, this heavily... Ooh, that was a ring. Like, he's got a lot of friends. I don't know if they work for him or if he works with them, but he got through here quick, and he didn't warn any of them. Looks like there's a chest right over there. We're gonna leave it alone. He didn't warn any of them that we were coming.
Did you hear something?
These are bandit outlaws, by the way. These are not just like regular bandits. Like, these boys have been up to no good for a long time, apparently. That they can no longer rejoin society as they have put themselves in a position to prevent that from happening. Alright, so it looks like we're getting really close to our quest marker. So I'm reasonably confident that... Man, talk about a man who knows how to smuggle things. He can get things under, through, and around the Blue Palace here. Oh boy. Wait, somebody's hitting me. What is this man wearing for his armor? Steel plate, okay. It looked kind of intense. Maybe it was just me, but I felt like that was kind of like a lot of armor. Alright, so he probably made a run for it, but let's just see what the bandits have at their camp here. Dwarven arrows, some cooked fish, 40 gold. A couple of books we've not read. They have a first edition of the Stones of Baranzaya there. Song of Pelia, Wing of Madness, Biography of Baranzaya. Book 2, okay. What's up here we haven't read? The Wrath Wedding's Dowry, translation. Hanging Gardens, okay. The Evening Star. Man, we're just crushing these books. I think there's one more. Children of the Sky. Let's read this one. This one sounds kind of fun. Take a sip of my drink here. Nords consider themselves to be the children of the sky. They call Skyrim the throat of the world because it is where the sky exhaled on the land and formed them. The Nords see themselves as eternal outsiders and invaders. Even when they conquer and rule their people, they feel no kinship with them. The breath and the voice are the vital essence of a Nord. When Nords defeat great enemies, they take their tongues as trophies. Well, that's good to know. I should be cutting out more tongues. These tongues are woven into ropes and can hold speech like an enchantment. The power of a Nord can be articulated into a shout, like the kaya of an Akavari swordsman. The strongest of these Nordic warriors are called tongues. When the Nords attack a city, they take no siege engines or cavalry. The tongues form in a wedge in front of the gatehouse and draw in breath. When the leader lets it out in a kaya, the doors are blown in and the axemen rush into the city. Shouts can be used to sharpen blades or to strike enemies. A common effect is the shout that knocks an enemy back or the power of command. A strong Nord can instill bravery in men with his battle cry, or stop a charging warrior with a roar. The greatest of the Nords can call to specific people over hundreds of miles away and can move by casting a shout appearing where the shout lands. The most powerful Nords cannot speak without causing destruction. They must go gagged and communicate through a sign language inscribing runes. The further north you go in the Skyrim, the more powerful and elemental the people become, and the less they require dwellings and shelter. Wind is fundamental to Skyrim in the Nords. Those that live in the far waste always carry a wind with them. Wow, that was a really special book. It was just lots of like stuff we've never heard or known about before. We're gonna unlock this chest, get the lockpicking level here. Got it. Diamond and flawless emerald, some gold. We'll leave the bow. Then we got some meat, a couple of weapons, fishing pole. 3 random levers. Do they go to anything? Opening these requires a key. Oh, he's back.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Interesting that he thinks Mercer will kill him. We've had very little interaction with Mercer, as he's the leader of the guild, but this guy's really afraid of him. We don't have to tell Mercer.
I see you wish to be reasonable. Perhaps I misjudged you. The name of the person you want is Carlia.
Should I know this person?
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus.
Whoa.
Now she's after Mercer.
Does that add up? Are you you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
How do you guys get in contact? Like, can you find her?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the
Sounds like a
gold
trap.
estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Yeah, he's really
You needed
convinced.
to know more.
I think you owe me.
Now you're speaking my language.
He likes that we're
Tell you
squeezing
what,
him.
if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you good money for them. Consider me your new friend in the north.
Why did Carlia purchase the estate?
I asked her the same thing, and she wouldn't come out and tell me.
Huh.
You needed to know more?
There's a statue of Debella here. Nice. And a couple of chests we should definitely open up. Got the level up. All that for 25 gold.
You needed
Rough.
to know more?
But it did open another secret door here. Oh, shoot! It's a Horker.
Who's there? I knew I
What's
heard
another? Oh my. Oh, there's another. You think these are like the bandit pets or like the dogs at the back gate or whatever? I assume this is like a rear entrance, not by boat. Yeah, to Skyrim. Okay, well. Brine Water Grotto. Huh. Well, we're right next to the lighthouse, but we do need to tell Mercer Fry what's what. Are we close to Serena's house, though? Like, maybe we bring her home. Where are we? Ooh, what is the best way to get there? We are going to take Serena home. So while exploring Dim Hollow Crypt, I freed a young woman from an ancient sarcophagus. She asked me to guide her home to a castle off the northern coast of Skyrim. So we're like the very north of Skyrim here, just even further north of Solitude. But a little to the west, there is hopefully a boat that we'll be able to jump on my horse here. Hopefully a boat we can maybe pick up or something, because I mean, if we have to swim, we'll swim it. I don't love that idea, but we will. But you would think that there would be another way, because she is out there. As far as these things go, I'm just looking if there's any kind of like anything. Big crab, a log. There's a little boat over there. Okay, we can try that, sure. Maybe we can just, I guess, kind of make our way over. This would be the furthest kind of northwest we've ever been in the history of ever.
That's it. Out there to the north. I used to keep a boat around here to get there and back.
You used to keep a boat here to get there and back. You don't say. Well, Serena, we really do have to talk for just a minute here before we, like, go across the ice water jelly.
This is the part where we usually get in the boat. You with me?
No, we're gonna talk first. Just run back through your dialogue once, just in case we haven't done that. So,
Do you need something?
is that an Elder Scroll you have?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
Okay. Why do you have an Elder Scroll?
It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is the Elder Scroll fragile? Do we need to be careful with it?
Nothing can destroy an Elder Scroll. Worry more about protecting your hide and let me worry about my things.
Okay. Why were you locked away?
I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand.
Tell me about your home.
It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can find a boat to take us there.
For sure.
It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there.
Anyone you don't want to see there, huh?
My father and I don't really get along.
Classic.
Ugh, saying it out loud makes it sound so common. Little girl who doesn't get along with her father. Read that story 100 times.
Sure. A little bit of a heads up. We are going to have to make a choice here in a minute when we get to her house. Have we joined the vampires or the Dawn Guard? So far, we've kind of been against the vampires, but the more time we spent with Serena, like, she hasn't eaten us. She hasn't really done anything terrible. She's been very pleasant. more so than a lot of the human companions. So right now we're kind of leaning towards siding with Serena and the vampires, which, for better or for worse, is definitely an option, whether we should or shouldn't. I don't know if we lose her as a companion, but I think she's been a lot of fun to have with us, so we are going to side with them. There was a members poll. If you wanted to vote on which side to side with, we would go with whatever the poll says. The poll is currently tied, so I've got the tie-breaking decision here. We are here at Castle Volkihar. I mean, it is so far north from everything. Mercy. How you doing, Serena?
Ready to go in?
Not really. This is your home?
This is it. Home sweet castle.
Why didn't you tell me your castle was huge?
I didn't want you to think I was one of those, you know, the women who just sit in their castle all day. I don't know. Coming from a place like this, well, it's not really me. I hope you can believe that.
Like this. This is what I mean. Like, she just seems so likable, right? I don't know. Let's, I guess head inside. This is her house. Are we gonna get jumped by the gargoyles, though? Like, we still don't know why she was locked up. Hell, she got an Elder Scroll. We don't really know what's going on here. Like, kind of awkward. You think they're gonna attack? Are you a statue or a foe? Man, hope she's doing okay.
What is it?
I'm just not sure that, like, we should have ever taken her home. Just based on, like...
Hey, so, before we go in there...
Ah, shoot. You alright?
I think so. And thanks for asking. I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
See, isn't it interesting that she, like...
No.
She still was trying to protect us, right? She, like, warned us of the danger, said, hey, please don't kill everyone. You know what I mean? Like, just interesting. So I think we've just lost her as a follower, which is kind of a bummer. I think she did good work. Who is this guy? The Watchman.
After all these years, Lady Serana's back. Now that's something.
Man, do you eat?
Way I heard, Lady Serana's been gone a real long time.
Yeah, like a few thousand years, old boy. Well,
Do you need something?
here we go.
After all these years, Lady Serana's back.
Open Volkihar Keep.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
Quick, rob him. Oh, we can't. We can't. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
My lord, everyone! Serana!
I guess I'm expected.
Apparently you are. So we have successfully
My
led her home.
long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have.
Oh,
my eldest
man.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter.
I think he should say the words out loud.
Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is
This is
some
my savior. the one who
nasty
freed me.
stuff, huh?
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
Nope. She never said. But let's just say you're vampires. How about that, huh?
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
So what happens now? You gonna eat me? I mean, you guys are just feasting down here. Nasty.
You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again.
What if I refuse your gift?
Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power!
Oh no! Oh, no. Does he only stare at his feet? Does he look up? Alright, a full body transformation's impressive, but can you fly with those wings? Gonna be hard to pickpocket you like this, but we're coming for your goodies.
This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
We are going to accept your gift, and we will become a vampire.
Be still.
I hope this doesn't hurt. Okay, that hurt a lot. Color me agonized. Whoa, boy. A little spooky in here, huh? Alright, we are... Look at our eyes! Oh no, what have we done? I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Champion of the Night. Illusion spells cast by a vampire are 25% more powerful. That's interesting. Night Stalker's Footsteps. Vampires are 25% harder to detect when sneaking. Resist disease. Your vampiric blood gives you 100% resistance to disease. Your vampiric blood gives you 20% frost resistance. Resist poison 100% as well. And we have a weakness to fire. Anything else here? I just wasn't ready for the whole vampire thing, man. I really wasn't. We had those lovely Nordic blue eyes. Now we're here, like, with the denizens of the dark. We eat people. Well, actually, we don't know what their diet is. Maybe they have a very wholesome diet.
Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it.
Where are we?
A shrine to Molag Bal, the mighty Daedra prince who is father to all our kind. Our power is a blessing from him. It is he who first bestowed the gift of the ancient blood upon me.
You're the first vampire? Whoa, that's kind of heavy.
In an age long forgotten to history, I ruled as a mighty king. My domain was vast, my riches endless, and my power infinite.
What happened?
Yet, as my mortal life neared an end, I faced a seemingly invincible enemy. My own mortality. I pledged myself to Molag Bal, and in his name I sacrificed 1,000 innocents. In reward, he gave everlasting life to myself, my wife, and my daughter, and so I have defeated mortality itself.
Wow. So, you are not only the first vampire, but so is your wife and I assume Serena. So she's... Man, I wonder if he's lying. Right? Like, could be a lie. We don't know for certain that we don't know for certain that, like, he's being honest with us, but let's assume he is. Let's assume that he really doesn't have a reason to lie.
Do not forget the price of your new power. I expect your complete obedience.
Yeah? Is that so? Pickpocketed? Cannot pickpocket him.
Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it.
How did I get here?
My blood is potent. At first, the body is overwhelmed by it. After my bite, you collapsed and fell into a slumber. Now your flesh has acclimated to the new blood that courses through your veins. I assure you, no harm was done. In truth, your strength surprises me. Not all mortals can withstand my embrace.
Interesting. So remember, when we said you're vampires, he goes, no, we're not vampires. We're the oldest vampires. Like, kind of a big deal. Are we here so you can teach us something? Are you our vampire sensei here, Harkin?
With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue.
See, that's not something that... Man, I bet that's sticky.
Transform into the vampire.
Okay. Transform, sure. Powers. Oh, look at that, Vampire Lord.
Use the power of the ancient blood to transform into a Vampire Lord. Transform.
Okay, we did it. We figured it out.
You can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away.
We are terrifying.
Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue.
Okay, press left stick to change between magic and melee.
Good. You are weaker while on the ground, because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts.
Press V to view the perk tree. Oh, look at that! There's a whole separate perk tree for these guys. Kill enemies with the drain life or bite power to earn perks. Each new perk requires more feeding.
Remember, you are no mere vampire. You are something far greater.
Oh my goodness. So he did have a task for us, though. Can we see what that was about? Can we eat this guy? What does this do? Life Bud absorbed. Perk progress. How cool is this? Now, I don't know why we can't fly. We have wings, but we just kind of like hover around and they don't flap. So if I can find a mod that like lets us fly a little bit, I think that'd be cool. Like, why can't we just fly up there? You know, we have wings. It's clearly magic. We are going to change out of the Vampire Lord. We're stuck in third person. Whoa.
I have kept my end of the bargain. Now I expect you to keep yours.
What did he want us to do?
Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
Well, the good news is everyone here a vampire of the same caliber that we are? Have you guys seen our new party trick? Why am I being attacked here? What happened? Well, this is a little bit too much of a party for me. So, things we don't do in the main room. Transform into a vampire lord. Well, Okay then, we'll just leave them be to do what they do. We're just not gonna get too involved with that.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them. I have never understood the Nord fascination with weapons. Magic is so much more versatile, don't you think?
Interesting. We are a bit of a magician ourselves.
Now, what is our Lord's wish?
He told me to tell you it's time, and that you would know. You gonna turn around and talk to us?
Well, well. He wants the chalice, then.
No idea.
You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice?
Literally never.
It is a rather well-kept secret. The chalice has been in Lord Harkon's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers. He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good. Follow me. I'll take you to it.
Ah, shoot.
Lord Harkon has never cared to use chalice, relying on his more than adequate powers until now. This is an intriguing change.
So he said he was from House West. I don't really know what that is, but that should give us some clue into like his origin or age, right? I would assume that these are the oldest dudes in Skyrim. Like, Skyrim's like incredibly far north. You have to wonder if like...
Excuse us.
Do you need
I
something?
need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice.
The chalice? Why?
What you up to, Garan?
Lord Harkon's orders, Orthiolf. Calm yourself. Our friend here has been ordered to fill the chalice.
Really?
Indeed. He's off to Redwater Den.
Well then, best of luck to you.
I don't know anything about that.
Are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the chalice.
Alright, so he's advisor 1, he's advisor 2.
Don't
Man,
you
there's
think...
There's nothing to steal here. We're thinking about it, dude. Oh, look, it's just sitting here on a table
Here
like
we
this.
are. Now, this chalice needs to be filled directly from the blood spring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough.
Okay.
Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it. Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there. It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through. Hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting.
Oh boy. So we need to take the chalice to the crossing. I feel like we've maybe been there though. Like that name sounded really familiar. Yeah, we've definitely been through there. Definitely had vampires.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered.
Whoa.
Sit down and enjoy yourself.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, so we lost Serena as a follower. She did keep her Elder Scroll, which is okay.
Don't get good to see a new face here, especially one that isn't attached to an elf.
What?
Between you and me, there's too many of them. Can't trust a lot of them. Never could. Want my advice? Avoid getting wrapped up in Vingalmo's schemes. He's after the throne, and he'll kill anyone that gets in his way.
You don't trust Vilgalmo?
Of course not. He's an elf, isn't he? He'll cozy up to you, use his honey's words to get you to lower your guard, then use you and throw you away when he's done with you. You watch yourself around him.
Okay. I was trying to figure out, like, if we get hungry, like, is there a snack? This is a terrible snack. We are going to be starved. Open door, anything? Some dried ears, dude on a table. Do we sleep in here? Oh, we can sleep in a coffin. It is kind of standing upright, though. Whoa. Little torture room? Aw, man. Are we going to be in trouble if we eat all of them? How do you think they get them? Like the, what they call them? Cattle? We're trying to use vampire turns. Look at all these bones. Think that's like a secret way out? Huh. You gotta wonder, like, how they get all these people, huh? We open the door where they try and escape. Will we get in trouble? Talk, feed, talk.
Where am I?
You're dead.
Who are you?
Oh no. Okay, we just ate her. They've got nothing on them. But what if we transform into our spookiness? Can we kill them? Will it let us? We're spooky. Vampire perk progress. So do we have a perk point for the vampires or not? How do we get a vampire perk? I mean, how many of these things do we need to, like, blast? Alright, there's one more. And so that's 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. We can shut the door. Can we phase through things with our bat power? We're gonna try. No, stops right on the wall. And do these refill with people? So that was 4, 5, 6. It took 6 of them. It is an AoE blast. Okay, so we have 1 vampire perk. 50 bonus points to magic health and stamina as a vampire lord. Mandatory to get. We've kind of done a bad thing, but maybe it all works out. I think the vampire lord's kind of cool. I like the whole magic system thing with the 2 hands. So we'll see how that shakes out. Maybe we're gonna regret it. Like maybe the Dawn Guard's the better pick. I don't love that we don't have a follower. I much prefer to have a companion for our adventures, and the undead are just kind of... So we can continue to feed on her even though we killed her. Things have happened and I'm a little uncomfortable about them, I'll say that much.